Welcome back, Internet, to another Reddit story. This one is Murdered by Words. A topic I haven't touched on in a little bit, but one that I kind of like, so alright, let's get into it, guys. A nurse's letter to a politician who dissed her profession. Senator Walsh stated that nurses sit around playing cards in a speech. Senator Maureen Walsh, enclosed are my cards. I don't need them anymore. I'm retired. I only sent you 11 because you aren't playing with a full deck. I sent all hearts. It's what you're missing. Lori Johnson, registered nurse. I know that the statement, nurses sitting around playing cards, is taken out of context, but, how could that be a good taken out of context, right? A hostage situation of words. Spotted on Facebook. Student. I don't understand how my grade was so low. How did I do on my research paper? Teacher. Actually, you didn't turn in a research paper. You turned in a random assemblage of sentences. In fact, the sentences you apparently kidnapped in the dead of night and forced into this violent and arbitrary plan of yours clearly seem to be placed on the pages against your will. Reading your paper was like watching unfamiliar, uncomfortable people interacting at a cocktail party that no one wanted to attend in the first place. You didn't submit a research paper, you submitted a hostage situation. Ouch. A simple, you did poorly would have probably sufficed. Science 1, anti-vaxxer, nil. How do you refute the false claim that doctors make that if you get the flu, it won't be as severe if you've taken the flu shot? I'm so sick of hearing this lie, but I don't know how to explain that the immune system doesn't work like that. So you want to refute the knowledge of doctors whose profession involves an extensive knowledge of the immune system, but you know that they are wrong about the immune system, but since you admit you know nothing about the immune system, you're asking for people with no formal education on the immune system to provide you with information on the immune system that you can use to school your doctor? NASA called. It can see you're stupid from outer space.
Houston, do you see what I'm seeing? I've never seen anything like it. It's a Karen getting burned.
Obliterated by the same book. At Atheist Q. Worship him, who made the heavens, the earth, the sea, and the springs of water. At Lauren Brooke. Timothy 2:12. I do not permit a woman to teach or assume the authority over a man. She must be quiet. Yeah, I don't know what she was trying to do. Do you think that if she ats him a quote that he's going to be like, oh, you know what? You're right. I believe in God. I'm no longer an atheist. You're just setting yourself up for an attack, right? Racist walks into a trap of their own making. Mississippi's first interracial marriage, August 3rd, 1970. Are they still together? Where are they at? I need to know. Hopefully they had no children. Why do you gotta be like that, man? The destruction of my people is not a thing to be taken lightly. Your people aren't dying. I've seen at least a dozen morons today. Hello, 911. I just witnessed a murder. That was a public execution. It still amazes me how much racism is still here in America, or even in the world. You'd think that we would be beyond this by now. Roast on roast. Hashtag big guy Twitter. Step aside, cause the real big guy is here. Where's your neck, Brandon? I don't know. Where's Jake at? Rest in peace, Jake. 10/19/16. I don't know, I think it's pretty scummy to be making fun of a kid, especially when he's like, hey, I have confidence. Yeah, get roasted, bitch. Way too controversial credit to r/dank memes. God first. Vegan. Proud feminist. Trump, anti-vax, mother of 3, virgin, I love all of my kids. Virgin and mother of 3? What the hell? But there's another contradiction. Anti-vax and I love my kids. I don't know anything about this woman, but I guarantee you that she files her coupons too. Trying to call out Arnold Schwarzenegger? Not today. Pollution never asks if you lean to the right or to the left before it fills your lungs. At Kate Dillon and I say we should all work together to protect our citizens via the SAC-B news. Hey, Arnold, you still got the hammer? Maybe you missed the news when I converted them to hydrogen and the biodiesel when I was governor. And I just got my first electric hammer, which is my favorite car to drive now.
Acting! Brilliant! Thank you! Thank you!
Yep. Sorry to subject you to my terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. R/insane parents said this might belong here. My 14-year-old daughter got a B on her report card for the second time. I told her the first time if it happened again, I would take her phone away until the next school year. Should I have done anything more? Yes, what you should have done is slammed your hand in the car door a few times and let her keep her phone. What kind of parent punishes a child for getting high marks, even if they're not A's? Your expectations are unrealistic, you self-serving narcissistic a-hole. Ask any successful businessman or scientist how often they bust their ass off and fail. You're telling your daughter that there's no difference between a B and a failing grade. B's are not failures, they're a signal of great effort against greater challenges. You should sit her down, go through the papers, discuss strategies for next time. But if you punish her for more than missing an A enough, don't be surprised if one day a policeman knocks on your door at the end of school year, informing you that your daughter committed suicide, simply because she felt a B was shameful. Geez, calling her like a self-centered, narcissistic a-hole I think is going a little bit too extreme, but yeah, like C's make degrees, right? Like if you get a B, that's above average. I don't see what the big deal is. You're just putting extra stress on your child when they're actually doing pretty good in school. Like, you should just be happy that you have a smart kid. Harper Lee, in response to a school board's attempt to ban To Kill a Mockingbird. In 1966, Lee wrote a letter to the editor in response to the attempts of a Richmond, Virginia area school board to ban To Kill a Mockingbird as immoral literature. Recently, I have received echoes down this way of the Hanover County School Board's activities, and what I've heard makes me wonder if any of its members can read. Surely it is plain to the simplest intelligence that To Kill a Mockingbird spells out in words of seldom more than 2 syllables a code of honor and conduct. Christian in its ethic, that is the heritage of all Southerners. To hear that the novel is immoral has made me count the years between now and 1984, for I have yet to come across a better example of doublethink. I feel, however, that the problem is one of illiteracy, not Marxism. Therefore, I enclose a small contribution to the Beetle Bumble Fund that I hope that will be used to enroll the Hanover County School Board in any first grade of its choice. Wow. Yeah, he basically called him stupid and illiterate with, like, using really big words and stuff. Yeah, way to kill him with literacy. Murdered by marketing. Got acne? Just ask your boyfriend what to do. Oh, that's right, you don't have a boyfriend. Proactive bias. So their marketing is to insult us, to make us buy your product. What? X-post, r/facepalm. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Leviticus 20:13. The scripture is clear. How can any good Christian support gay marriage? A marriage shall be considered valid only if the wife is a virgin. If the wife is not a virgin, she shall be executed. Deuteronomy 20:13-21. If my memory of high school is correct, you might also want to reconsider your position on the relevance of the Bible to our marriage laws. You make me sick. Screw you. I'm totally okay with people believing in whatever they want to believe in, but like if you're going to use the Bible to make a point and then someone uses the Bible to like call you out, you can't then just say like, well, it's only convenient on the things I want to talk about. Like if you're using the same source, like you can't then say it only applies to the things I want it to apply to. Men are very stupid indeed. Repeat after me. Men are stupid. I agree. I mean, your father could have used a condom, but here you are. Man, men and women are both equally smart and stupid. To say anything otherwise is just preposterous. Maybe don't tell the police about your weed habits on their Facebook page. Just a suggestion. Still gone smoke weed every day, redneck ass town, and half be stealing, half of, and smoking it faux. All of that smoking weed every day must have affected your judgment, as you are clearly posting on a law enforcement page. We appreciate your honesty and the heads up. See you soon. Man, social media has to be like the best thing that has ever happened to law enforcement. How many times have you heard of a story where the cops had no leads until they saw that the criminals recorded their heist or recorded their burglary or whatever, and they posted it on social media. Like, thanks for pointing us in the right direction, guys. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on another Reddit Stories. I just want to thank Marco Hickerson. Like, he inspired me to make another Murdered by Words. I haven't had too many views on the one that I'd made previous, so I was going to just kind of can it. But, you know, some people like it, so I'll make another one. So if you guys have any suggestions on any topics you want me to read, just put it in the comments, and I'll probably read it. So, thanks again for watching. If you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, why not? All your friends are doing it. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. So until then, later, kids.